Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask Matt Lloyd. So we're here in Bali at the Diamond Mastermind, and I'm sitting next to L'Oreal, one of our Diamond members. So what's your question today?
Well, Matt, my question is, if a person is in a situation where they're needing to make the most amount of money in MOB right now, and they're just getting started,
Okay.
what would be the best way for them to go about doing that?
Okay, so they're needing to make some money fast. How much money are
Yes.
they needing to make fast?
Say 10K a month.
Okay, so you're in MOB, you want to make $10,000 a month, and you need to do it fast.
Yes.
What are you going to do?
That's the question.
Okay, well the advantage is it depends on what position they are in mode. That's going to have a big impact on profitability. If they're MLR, they're making $1,000 commissions or up to $1,200. If they're Diamond, now they're making up to $10,000 per sale. So that's the big advantage of being fully positioned in a business like MOB. So how are we going to get to $10,000 a month fast? What I would do is of course I've got long-term traffic methods, like I might start working on a blog, and that to me, that's a long-term traffic method, because that can take a long time to build up all the content and so on. If you're in a position where you just need to do this fast, you can't afford to wait around, you're going to have to go for paid traffic, okay? Paid traffic where you spend money today and you get back results quickly, like within a week, you're getting sales from that. So I would put all my focus on paid traffic. I know it's a little bit of a catch-22. If you need to make money fast, then you might not have a lot of disposable income to do paid traffic, but whatever you can do, paid traffic will get you there a lot faster than longer-term traffic methods like putting up videos on YouTube, building a blog, and so on. What I would actually do, my advice is go for the low-hanging fruit in your current network right now. So think about all the people you know in your network. You've met thousands and thousands of people over your life, probably tens of thousands over your entire life. Now, the vast majority of them might not be the right people or the right candidates for a program like MOB. They might have no interest in building a business or building an online business. They might be perfectly happy in a job, and so those people you're not going to approach. However, you will know people who are business-minded, who are always open to new business ideas, who like the idea of making an income on the side with a business like MOB, or who would be open to it. And what you need to do is just go and ask the question. Actually reach out to them. We were having breakfast this morning, right? Was that? No, that was Jill. That was Jill. I was talking to a lady this morning called Jill. And Jill's actually here at Diamond, and I asked Jill, how did you hear about this? And she actually told me that a friend of hers who she'd known for 20 years reached out to her and told her about it. Now Diamond, that's a significant investment when you add up everything with Diamond, Titanium, Platinum. So Jill was a great person for this program from the standpoint of the affiliate who referred her. They got the commissions. That sale happened because someone reached out to her because she was in their network. And we all have people in our network like that who we can reach out to. So what I would do is I would make a list of all the people you know who would be open to something like this, possibly people who are already financially successful. You don't want to go after people who are completely broke and don't have a cent to their name, because let's face it, at the end of the day, you're here to build a business. You need to be able to make money. If your goal is to get to $10,000 a month quickly, you're not going to do that going to people who only have a few $100s to spend on a program, because your commissions, you're going to get at most a few $100s. You need to go after what I call the whales. It's like the casinos, okay? The casinos make most of their money from the whales, okay? The big gamblers who come in and spend hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars over a weekend, right? So what you want to do is you want to reach out to people who you know are wealthy, or they have some disposable income, they're open to a business, or they're already in business, they're business-minded, they're positive, optimistic kind of people, as entrepreneurs tend to be, or people who are right to be an entrepreneur. And what I would do is I would just reach out to them, and I would say something like, look, I'm involved in this business right now. I just got started. I actually just got back from this event in Bali, and I thought you might be interested in it. Let me know if you are, and I can send you some more details. Okay, now you could even send them some of the links that we're putting together for you over the past 10 days. You definitely could do that. But I would reach out to those people. What's the worst that they're going to say? They're going to say no. Okay, that's the worst thing. But often those people who you think might say no will sometimes say yes. I knew a guy about 4 years ago, a former roommate of mine, and when we were living together, and this is long before Mo ever existed, I never talked to him about the business because I thought he just wouldn't be interested. About a year ago, we caught up again. We hadn't seen each other in years. He asked me how I was doing, and I said, well, the business is going pretty well. And he wanted to know more details. And just a few weeks later, he was on board as a platinum member.
Wow.
Right? So this
awesome.
guy who was in my network, who I never approached, who would have been perfectly fine for this business, if I'd gone to him several years ago, that was when I really needed the sales back then. There probably was a sale there. Okay, so that's what I would do. If I want to make an income fast, I'm going to go after the low-hanging fruit. Okay, the people who I know would be most open to this. And don't confuse this with the typical MLM network marketing advice where they say make a list of your friends and family and anyone and everyone who you've ever met in your life and just call every single one of them. You could do that, but I'm talking about being a lot more laser targeted with who we approach and talking to people who we know would, or we think will be the ideal candidate for this program. I'd send them some information. So you would send them your affiliate link. In your case, you might send them the ebook we wrote, or you might invite them to the free webinar that we built a webinar here for L'Oreal that it plays every single night. So she can just invite people to it, and it tells them about Mobe, tells them about the business and how to get started. And when they do get started, you make $1,000 right there. So that's what I would do. And once they come on board as an MLR partner, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to reach out to them and talk to them about the masterminds. Okay, I'm definitely going to invite them to any live event that Mobe has because we explain these things. We explain what the masterminds are and how that's going to benefit them. And that's also how you're going to have the ascension in your business too. Okay, so think of it this way. If you want to get to $10,000 per month, you only need to find one really good customer who becomes a partner once a month. That's it. Okay, they come on board as a platinum partner. I mean, that's $9,000 right there. Okay, so one person every month. Ask yourself that question when you get home. Who's going to be the person this month? Who is the best person that I can talk to? Plan out how you're going to speak to them. What am I going to say when I actually call them? Okay, or I approach them. You don't want to give away too much information. You just want to point them to the assets that we've built for you, the marketing assets that you have available as an affiliate. Point them there, they get the information there, the selling is done there, but you're just getting them in front of the offer. Okay, so that's what I would do.
Right, thanks Matt, that's really great information.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome. So if you have any questions for me, go to askmattlloyd.com and up in the menu you can ask me a question there. Thanks, and we'll speak soon.
Thanks.